Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put on my video so you can see the small boy with the talk. Let's put on my video.
You will be Oga.
All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Like my audio is not coming up. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to this our Just Crypto platform where we talk about crypto, digital asset, blockchain technology, and I really appreciate you being here because without you, there's no way I would be doing this. I can't talk to myself, I can't lecture myself, but in as much as I speak about digital assets, I still learn from everyone here based on your questions and your experience. Well, today we're going to be looking into some other areas of investment in digital assets, and I also made a promise on the platform where I'm going to take the beginners on how to create their first wallet, and if time permits, also show them how to make deposits into their wallet, which is actually simple. I'm sure some of us already know how to do that. But I know based on demand, and especially for newbies, they want to know how they can actually start making money in the crypto space. And I want those who are here for the first time or who are new, are yet to start, that it's actually easy. There's no, you don't need to be a tech person to understand digital assets. Okay, you don't need to be a programmer, you don't need to be a network person, you don't need to be a tech person. Actually, the cryptocurrency space is a space for each and everybody who really wants to make money for himself. Just like you do your forex trading, just like you do your normal business, you can also apply the same things in the crypto space to make money for yourself. And the world is completely going digital, especially in the area of finances. Right now, a lot of us still make use of fiat currency, which is the paper money. But in the nearest future, most transactions will be done digitally, completely digitally, using digital assets or using cryptocurrency, both in insurance, both in the banking, both in any other discipline that you might think of. Blockchain technology is changing the world, and Africa, whether we like it or not, Nigeria, one day, we're going to join that train towards migrating to digital asset or cryptocurrency. And in our previous lectures, I always mentioned that if right now we are still early, okay, those of us who are joining the crypto space right now, we are still early to it. Even though this journey of cryptocurrency has started in 2008, it doesn't mean that 10 or 12 years ago, compare it to now, that you investing in cryptocurrency that you'll be missing, okay? Like I told us in the previous lecture, or in most of our lectures, I said we have just less than 1% of the global population that has Bitcoin, just less than 1%. And if you put that into consideration, and also the value of the cryptocurrency like Bitcoin as of today, you understand that if we have more percentage of the global population aiming to get a piece of Bitcoin, that alone will tell you that the demand for that cryptocurrency is high. and definitely the value of that cryptocurrency will increase in the future. And that is why do not look at the value of Bitcoin, but also look at where the value will be. And that is why you must jump on it, take advantage, and make money for yourself. On our WhatsApp platform, some of us have shared testimonies of how our money has been increasing without doing nothing. Why? Because the value of your Bitcoin or the value of your digital asset is appreciating in the market. And that is why your money will continue to go up. Now, if you understand the basics about digital asset and you actually see the picture, you understand, also put that in your mind that buying cryptocurrency is not just an investment. You can also make that as a savings for yourself. I will explain. If you take 100,000 naira and put in your local bank, either your GT Access or any of your local bank, and you buy Bitcoin worth of 100,000 naira too, and leave it in your digital wallet, which is your cryptocurrency wallet, in the long run, you come to discover that in your bank will always be that 100,000 naira. Okay, even if the bank is going to give you interest on your savings account, it's going to be very, very small, which all of us know that. But in digital assets, if you leave your money in your wallet, as the value of that asset is going up, it will also affect the value in your wallet, meaning that if Bitcoin rises up by 10%, whatever you have in your wallet will rise also by 10%. That you cannot get from your local bank. That is a must. Okay? Just was it 2 days ago, a friend of mine, I think the sister bought Bitcoin worth 200,000 naira. I don't think it's up to 2 or 3 weeks. 200,000 naira worth of Bitcoin. I think less than 3 weeks. I don't think it's up to that anyway. And when she decided, she made up her mind to sell that Bitcoin, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, she sold it for almost 250,000 naira, meaning she made almost 50,000 naira for an investment of 200,000. Okay, so that is the beauty of digital asset. Now, some of you might be wondering what I'm talking about that you might not have without doing nothing. How come she made like almost 50K? It's very simple. The value of your digital assets, if the value in the market goes up, the value in your wallet goes up. That is simply what it means. This is not trading. This is not like you're buying a physical asset. It's purely digital. And again, what made that currency go up is because of the demand for that currency. Okay. And I also showed us some time ago the value of our how the growth of Bitcoin has been since 2010. So you can imagine those who bought Bitcoin in 2010 and imagine how much those people will worth today. In 2010, one Bitcoin was, which we all know, most of us know the price, was $0.003 in 2010. And Bitcoin grew from that point to what it is today. It's not just about growing, it is the mass adoption of Bitcoin globally. Okay, what will make a currency, digital currency, grow to that height is because of the value of that currency in terms of usage, in terms of adoption, and how that currency is being integrated into other platforms. Like in the Western world, JP Morgan, I told you guys, has already integrated blockchain technology into its banking system. PayPal, the same thing. Coca-Cola, just a few days ago, signed a contract with using Ethereum blockchain to build their business. The German Stock Exchange mentioned some months ago that they're going to list Bitcoin as a digital asset to be traded on the stock market. And a lot of things like that is going on. A lot of companies are now integrating blockchain technology into their system. Today, I'm not going to be talking about what blockchain technology is all about, but I'm just going to be sharing opportunities on how each and every one of us can take advantage of this space to make money. But I will encourage those of us who are coming in for the first time to go online and read about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency so that you understand where we're coming from and you understand the basics, the foundation of whatever we are doing here today. Try to read about blockchain technology. Try to read about cryptocurrency, most especially Bitcoin. Then you understand where we're heading. For some of us that are new, I'll just open my my browser and just show us so that you have an idea how the growth of Bitcoin is and what it is today. Before I will jump into the opportunities, and finally I'll show some of us how to set up our first wallet, and if possible, if there's time, how to make deposits into that wallet. Okay, so I welcome you once again. That is just an intro to why we are here. I welcome you once again, and I appreciate your presence. All right, that being said, let's keep the ball rolling. Okay, I'm going to share my screen so that we can see. Actually, I don't prepare slides. Most of you know that I pick my fact directly from the internet so that you can see, and also do the same thing when you want to carry out your research. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my screen and show you what I do so you understand. All right. Okay. I'm going to do this. Normally, I like doing this for those who are coming in for the first time so that we all can see. Okay. Now, if you come to CoinMarketCap, you see all the cryptocurrencies in the world, starting from Bitcoin, which is the first cryptocurrency in the world, Ethereum, XRP, but mostly we'll be using Bitcoin as a case study. Okay. Now, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital currency. Digital currency built on blockchain technology. Blockchain technology, without blockchain technology, without the blockchain, there will be no Bitcoin. Okay. And Bitcoin is just a bit of what blockchain technology can do. What blockchain technology can also do is what we can use it for smart contracts. You can use it to build your decentralized finance. You can use it to do a lot of things, okay? But the currency aspect of blockchain technology is the digital currency, the cryptocurrency, okay? Now, most of these cryptocurrency have their own blockchain. Ethereum has its own blockchain, XRP, and also some of these other currency are built on Ethereum blockchain, which is known as ERC20 token or ERC20 coin. But that is not what we're going to be covering today, because I've actually covered some of those things in the past. Okay. Now, for the purpose of understanding, especially for those of us who are new for the first time, I'm going to take you for us to look at the historical price of Bitcoin. Okay, then maybe that will give you an idea why the value of Bitcoin is $11,000 for one today. Okay, the value of one Bitcoin as of now, what I mean now is $11,647. Okay, now how do we know? Let's look at the growth of Bitcoin. I'm going to go to my browser and do what I always do and ask Google historical price of Bitcoin. Let's look at this. According to Wikipedia, okay, let us forget about all the grammar here and just go straight to the price. If you look at this, as of March 2010, This is the value of one Bitcoin, 0.003. And if you keep going like that, you will continue to see how the growth of Bitcoin, okay? In February 2011, one Bitcoin was $1. Let's go move forward. In January 2014, one Bitcoin grew to within $7 to $1,000. It dropped in April to 340, just like that. Then in January 2017, it was within $800 to 1,150. Remember, look at the growth. Look at from 2010, 0.003. Okay. Then moving forward, in January, it was January 2017. Yeah, in January 2017, we had Bitcoin for like $1,000. Yeah. And that same year of 2017, Bitcoin, the same year of 2017, in December 2017, Bitcoin hits $20,000. December 17, 2017. Now, if you look at this growth, this January 2017, $1,000. December 2017, we have it like $20,000. Okay? Meaning it's multiplied times 20. What it simply means is if you have $1,000 in January times 20 is around $20,000, meaning 20x. That's what it means. That Bitcoin multiplied by 20x within 1 year. So, meaning if you have 100,000 naira in January worth of Bitcoin, multiply it by 20, meaning that the 100,000 naira will give you 2 million naira. That is what it means. Okay? That is simply what it means. All this is clear. That is within 1 year, just 1 year. And that year happens to be what? 2017. Now, if you add another 4 years to this 2017, it's going to be 2021. Okay? Now, and the reason why everybody should take advantage of the market to make money for his or herself is simple. The value of Bitcoin, the total supply of Bitcoin, fixed supply of Bitcoin, sorry, is fixed at 21 million. But before I jump into that area, I'll explain to you why 2021 is a very important year for the growth of Bitcoin. Now, there's what we call the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is when the value, when the volume or the amount of Bitcoin, the mining of Bitcoin is cut into two. Okay? Meaning, let me explain in a very simple way. If you are into production, okay. If you are into mining is the process of generating Bitcoin. Okay? If you are into mining. Now, if you are into production, and let's say you're in production of rice, and every day you produce 10 bags of rice that serve 100 people. And as of that time, that 10 bags of rice serve 100 people, and the bag goes for 1,000 naira for one bag. These are some, I'm assuming now. Now, if you have that amount of people increased by 100%, making it like 200 people, okay, still aiming for that 10 bags. What it simply means is that the value of one bag will go up because you have more demand and you have limited supply. That is one thing I want to put into consideration, okay? Now, let's also assume that maybe after a year, your machine cannot produce that same 10 bags but rather can only produce 5 bags, meaning that the production has cut to 2. Okay, instead of producing 10 bags, producing 5 bags, and you've had your demand has risen from 100 to 200 people aiming for. Remember, you had a demand of 200 people still aiming for 10 bags, but because your machine now cut into the production into 2, you see, you now have 5 bags, and you have 200 people aiming for that same 5 bags, or even more people, more than 200, still aiming for 5 bags. This is also what increase the value of this currency. Okay, that is one. Now, but when it comes to Bitcoin, Bitcoin has been programmed that every 4 years, the production of Bitcoin or the mining rewards of Bitcoin must cut into 2. Must cut into 2. Okay. Now, the first Bitcoin halving, before when Bitcoin came in, each mining block generates 50 Bitcoin. Each generate 50 Bitcoin. For that 4 years, the mining rewards were 50 Bitcoin. Now, immediately after the first Bitcoin halving, it cut into 2. We divided it by 2. Meaning, for the next 4 years, the mining reward will be given 25 Bitcoin. Okay? 25 Bitcoin. Now, after the next 4 years, it cut into 2. That after the second Bitcoin halving, it cut into 2. It keeps generating 12.5, okay, as reward in generating Bitcoin. Now, the third Bitcoin halving, which took place this May 2018, it cut this reward to 2. Now, the reward is now 6.25 Bitcoin generated. Each block generates 6.25, and this is going to take us to the next 4 years. Okay? Now, in the next 4 years, when the next Bitcoin halving will come, this will be cut into 2 for another next 4 years. And that is why if this continues every 4 years, it simply means that the last Bitcoin that will be mined will end in 2040, the year 2040. That's the last Bitcoin. The reason why it will get to that point is because it will keep what? Cutting into 2, to the point it will get to, you know, this will be, we'll get to a point where this will be what is going to be generated continuously till we get to the year 2040. And that is why, if you remember when I said that it is not that profitable to mine Bitcoin compared to when it was 50 Bitcoin, 25 Bitcoin, or 12.5 Bitcoin. Okay, as the year goes by, the mining reward for Bitcoin will not be profitable. That is what it means. When I say mining reward, that is for miners that mine Bitcoin. I'm not saying as you who is buying Bitcoin or as an investor. So I need you to understand this. For those that will be mining Bitcoin becomes less and less profitable. Okay? So that's that. So I need us to understand this. So back to here. Now, before this 2017, okay, the Bitcoin halving before then happened in 2016. Bitcoin came in 2008. 2008, add 4 years to it, would be 2012, right? That's the first Bitcoin halving. The first one took place in 2012. Add another 4 years to it, 2016. Add another 4 years to it, 2020. Okay? Add another 4 years to it. The next Bitcoin halving will be coming in 2024. Okay? Now, immediately after the Bitcoin halving of 2012, December 2012, okay, you begin to see growth of Bitcoin entering 2013. Do you understand? Look at the growth entering 2013 after the first Bitcoin halving. Then the second Bitcoin halving, okay, in 2016. Let's look at the year 2016. This is the year 2016 from here, okay? Then in 2017, what did you notice? This growth of Bitcoin till December. Okay, now where are we now? We're in 2020, right? So if we add from 2013, add another 4 years, 2017. Now I'm talking about the bull run aspect after the Bitcoin halving. Okay, now because now we've experienced the Bitcoin halving in May this year. Okay, what follows after a Bitcoin halving is what we expect, or what we say to be the bull run. The bull run is when mostly the value of cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, let me limit it to Bitcoin. The value of Bitcoin is expected to go up mostly in the markets. And we know how market works. Market goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, right? It goes up, it goes down. But mostly what you'll be experiencing in the bull run is uptrend. Uptrend. Let me do something more so that. This might not be a perfect chart, but just bear with me. Okay. Now, what we'll be experiencing mostly in the bull run is something like this. You can be experiencing mostly like this. Okay. You might experience a drop, and meaning that this market mostly like this is on the uptrend. This is what it means. This is what we call the bull run. Bull run, uptrend, mostly uptrend. Okay. Now, but when you have something like this, if the market go mostly like this, maybe it comes more like this, go up like this, go up like this. We are experiencing mostly what we call the bear run. Okay, bear. Let me spell it out. B-E-A-R run. Okay, so I need to understand that there's an bull run is mostly uptrend. Bear run is mostly downtrend. Okay, now let's go back to what I was saying before. Now, after the Bitcoin halving, okay, you might experience some delays before the bull run will start, but be rest assured that the bull run must start. And when the bull run starts, okay, mostly what we'll be experiencing is an uptrend in the market. Okay, now what it simply means is that this is 2020. The bull run has already started, but the bull run itself will hit more within the year 2021. And that is why I've always said it to everybody. Prepare yourself for profits. Prepare yourself for profits. Okay? Apart from the fact that the chart or the plan for Bitcoin is there, you should also put into consideration the massive adaptation of blockchain technology, okay, in institutions right now. The bull run of 2017, mostly what we experienced then is individual money, retail money, like money from people like me and you. Okay, that was why, because of that demand for cryptocurrency, for Bitcoin in that year 2017, that was why Bitcoin hit the value of $20,000 in 2017. But the bull run of 2021, which it has already started, is going to be more of institutional money. That is why you must have been hearing Coca-Cola, JP Morgan, all these top companies, especially in the Western world, integrating blockchain technology, PayPal doing the same thing, MasterCard and Visa also doing the same thing. Because the truth is that if MasterCard, all these card companies, fail to integrate blockchain technology or cryptocurrency into their transactions, they're going to lose out. They're going to lose out because it's very easy for me to do transaction with somebody anywhere in the world using Bitcoin. It's very easy for me to send millions of dollars, millions of money to anybody in the world with just a few charge from my wallet. And the only way they can actually benefit is to join the trend, in the sense that it's for them to do what? To find a way in bringing their customer into that space. If not, they will lose out in the future. Last month, I think you can actually buy Coca-Cola in New Zealand and in Australia using Bitcoin. Somewhere in Lagos, there's a company that has a blockchain ATM machine here in Lagos. In South Africa, the same thing. In Uganda, the same thing. So whether we like it or not, even though the government have not come out to say, yes, you know, we're going to go full-time digital. And there's a lot of reasons why the government would never do that now. But the truth is that they don't have a choice. The time will come, they will. And for the sake of those of us who are into one profession or the other, I will advise that you take a look into blockchain technology and do something about it to add to whatever you're doing, because that is the future. Blockchain technology is the future. Whether you're into hospitality, insurance, banking, whatever sector you find yourself, go and look into digital. Even audits, I said it the other day that audit will be done in real time in the nearest future, because blockchain technology will be used for that. You don't need to waste time to generate your reports or your financial whatever. Unlike what we do traditionally now, get files, get this, provide that. With digital, with blockchain technology, you can actually get your fact in real time or transaction. That was a topic for another day, which I've covered before. Okay, now, what am I trying to say? The value of Bitcoin in 2021 is expected to surpass first of all, it will surpass its all-time high. Its all-time high is the highest record it has set in the previous year or years, okay? Bitcoin always surpasses its all-time high. This all-time high presently is around $20,000. As of today, the value is around $11,000, heading to $12,000. And before this year runs out, Bitcoin will exceed $20,000. And it's going to set a new all-time high. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, he said something that touches me a lot, and I like talking about. He said, Bitcoin, he said, invest your money in gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Okay? And he said he doesn't see Bitcoin as an investment. Rather, he sees it as an insurance policy. And I reason with him personally. Now, if you know that the value of Bitcoin will exceed $20,000 in the nearest future, very soon, why are you not taking advantage of the situation? Looking at the trend, looking at the chart, looking at the history. Imagine in 2010, Bitcoin was $0.003. 2010, $0.003. Imagine that you use $100 to buy this. $100 times 100, $100. Now we're talking about dollars, not naira. Meaning you have, sorry, wrong mistake. Let's assume in 2010, 0.003 Bitcoin for one, and you buy 1,000 Bitcoin. 1,000 Bitcoin. Let's say 1,000 Bitcoin. 1,000 units of Bitcoin. Meaning you only spend $3 to buy 1,000 units of Bitcoin. Just $3. Okay. Now imagine you leave that Bitcoin and leave it to maybe the beginning of 2017, when Bitcoin hits. Let's look at 2017, or let's say in 2016, Bitcoin gets to $780. Okay, meaning that times $780. Sorry, that 1,000 unit that you bought times $780. Meaning, am I correct? $780 per one Bitcoin times 1,000 units of it. Yes, meaning I'll have $780, $780,000 for an investment of what? $3 in 2010. An investment of $3 in 2010, as of 2016 ending, that $3 would have given you $780,000. Okay? Now, let's also assume that in January 2017, okay, you still have, let's say, 1,000 Bitcoin this year. And by the end of 2017, January, that 1,000 Bitcoin times $20,000 for one Bitcoin, this is $20 million. That's what you will have in 2017. That's what it simply means for an investment of $3 less than 10 years ago, as of 2017. Now, my point here is this. The value of cryptocurrency is going up. Whether you like it or not, it is going up. If you leave your 100,000 naira in the bank for the next 10 years, if you get 20,000 naira as interest, well, good luck. But I know you won't. But I'm sure that buying digital assets will appreciate in the long run. I'm very optimistic about that. Looking at the historical value of Bitcoin, okay, you understand that. Looking at what we call the Bitcoin halving, you also understand that. And you also put into consideration what we call the bull run. There you understand that cryptocurrency is a good investment. And I don't only see it as an investment, I see it also personally as a savings plan. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have money in your bank. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But I'm only saying that the value of your currency, okay, will go down. Because what 10,000 naira can buy for you in terms of quality and quantity, okay, in 2010, 10,000 naira will not buy for you in 2020. I'm sure you know that. What your 10,000 naira can buy in 2010, that same 10,000 naira will not buy for you in 2020. But what your Bitcoin, okay, can do for you in 2010, that same quantity will do more in 2020. If you listen to my previous explanation in terms of value. And that is something people need to consider. Why is it that the value of this digital asset is going up? Digital asset is going up. And why is it my purchasing power of that my fiat currency or my local currency is going down? Okay, this is what? Bitcoin going up. This is Naira going down. Naira, not just Naira, every currency in the world, both dollar, both pounds, all of them, they are depreciating in value because they are losing the purchasing power. Okay, so we need to understand this. And that is why if you put the same 100,000 naira in your bank and you put 100,000 naira worth of Bitcoin in your wallet, the wallet will appreciate. Why the Naira, even though it will remain at that 100,000 naira, is depreciating in value. So you need to understand that. So I personally do not see Bitcoin or cryptocurrency as just an investment, but also see it as a savings plan for yourself. Okay, not just an investment, see it as a savings plan. To me, if you ask me, more of my money is here, less of my money is here. I shared with you guys last week of an investment that I did less than 2 months ago of 150,000 naira. I bought a currency, a digital currency for 150,000 naira. I bought 1 million, over 1 million units of that currency. Over 1 million, okay? As of last weekend, I sold half of this 1 million units for almost $500. Almost $500. Okay? The remaining $500, sorry, the remaining 500 units grew to over $1,300. Meaning if I had not even sold this one, I should be having close to going to $2,700 for just an investment on 150,000 naira. That is the beauty of digital asset. Digital assets is appreciating. I'm not saying there's no risk, please. And I'm not saying once in a while you have a retrace, like a dip, like a drop in the value. No, I'm not saying that. I'm only saying that if you get the right digital currency, the tendency of the currency appreciating more, this going up, is there than what going down. That is my point. Okay. Now, if from my explanation you understand the trend in the value of digital assets like Bitcoin, and you understand that after the first Bitcoin happened of 2012, what followed then was the bull run of within 2012 to 2013, right? Good. Also, if you understand that there's a Bitcoin halving of 2016, what followed next is the bull run of 2016 to 2017. Okay. Now, after the third Bitcoin halving of 2020, what will follow next is what? The bull run of 2021. That is my point here. Now, so if you look at that, now let's go back to the value of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin stands presently at $11,000 plus, heading to, as you can see, it's just appreciated from 11,600 something to 700 or something. And for those of you who have Bitcoin, if you check your wallet, if the value of Bitcoin goes up by any percentage here, apply that same percentage to whatever you have. That's how you see your money going up. If the value of Bitcoin drops, so the value of your Bitcoin in your wallet will also drop. Now, if you know, put all this explanation I've given, okay, with some other explanation which you can go online and do your research. If you put all this into consideration, you understand that the value of Bitcoin will exceed $20,000, will exceed $50,000, will exceed $100,000, will exceed $500,000. But when? I do not know, but it will. And why will it be like that? Let's look at this. Circulating supply of Bitcoin as of now is this. The total supply of Bitcoin that will ever be produced or mined is 21 million, which I told you is going to end in the year 2040. What is in circulation is this. How do you determine the price of the current value of a Bitcoin? Is when you take the market cap of Bitcoin, you divide it by circulating supply, it will give you the value of this. Okay, let's just do a quick explanation so that for those of us who are coming for the first time, we understand. This is the total market cap of Bitcoin. Okay, this is the market cap of Bitcoin. Okay, I'm getting France.
Okay, as we do this one, let me do this one too. Yeah, as we go, just chop. Three places.
Francis, please, can you mute your mic, please? Please mute your mic. Francis, please.
Dre, shut them down now. Shut them down, please.
I'm trying to mute him. Okay, I'm trying to mute him, but I can't find where to mute. I can't type again. Okay. Now, this is the market cap of Bitcoin. If we take the circulating supply, divided by this, you can see the value is 11,742. And that is what you have here. That's how you determine the value of the Bitcoin. That is how you determine the value of That is how you determine the value of Bitcoin. Okay. Now, because a lot of institutional money will be coming in this year and next year, the value of this market cap will go up. the value of this market cap will definitely shoot up. And that is why I'm saying everybody should get themselves prepared so that they can take advantage and make good money. Can take advantage and make good money. Making money sometimes is not by hard work, it's about being smart. Put all these things into consideration, all these things I've mentioned, and do your research. Strategize yourself to make money. This bull run is a place everybody can make money. It's not like for some few people. It's for everybody. Okay? It's for everybody to make money. It is the space, the digital cryptocurrency space is just too big. It's just too big. Everybody can pull something out of it. Everybody. Like I say, information is power. Whatever I'm sharing today, I want you guys to put into consideration while you're doing your research. Strategize yourself for greatness. You're going to make money. I also shared a testimony here where I had $7,450 in my wallet. I took away $1,200 for another investment, and that $6,200 has appreciated to over $9,000, meaning I've made over $2,000. Why? Because the value of Bitcoin grew. So the value in my wallet also did what? Appreciated, meaning I've made over if not close to 1.5 million extra within a space of how many days? It's not up to 3 weeks, I think. So tell me, if I put down my money in the bank, would I have made over almost 1.5 million naira within a space of 3 weeks? Never. You can't make it. That is why I say cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is not just an investment for me. It's also a place of saving my money. And everybody can do the same thing. You don't need to be a tech person. You don't need to be a digital person. All you need to do is do your research, follow instructions so that you can build yourself and buy crypto. I'm not talking about trading. I'm not saying go and trade your money, go and do cryptocurrency trading or forex. No, because I know more than 90% of people lose their money when it comes to trading. I do trading too, and I know the risk involved. But the safest place, the safest way as a beginner, buy cryptocurrency, hold on to it. If it goes up, you can decide to sell at any time. Your choice. Last week, I showed us how we can convert our cryptocurrency to Naira. And we all saw it here. I showed us live how you can convert your money, because I know that could be a question going on in your mind. Okay, how can something I'm not seeing, how do I convert it into Naira? I showed that us last week. Okay, that is not a problem. Within seconds, you can convert your cryptocurrency to.
Sorry, please, can you teach us how to convert it again, please?
I don't know if I'll do that today, because I have some things I promised the newbies I was going to take care of today. But if there's time, I'll still do that. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, so looking at this, everybody listening to me today, please get yourself prepared, because you're going to make money. You're going to make money. You need to understand the kind of cryptocurrency you want to go into. 2, you must have patience. Patience doesn't mean years. Patience could be months, weeks, days. If the cryptocurrency goes up, you can decide at any time you want to sell. But I'll also guide you when the time comes, when we're experiencing serious, growth in the market. I will also tell you guys, give you guys an insight on when you should sell. Okay. Nobody actually knows where the peak, that is, the peak will be at. Nobody knows exactly where Bitcoin will get to before it starts to depreciate again, just like after the bull run of 2007, it started coming down again. Nobody actually knows. But we can have an idea based on using what we call technical analysis, fundamentals, and all those things are very important in the crypto space. So when we're getting to that point, we begin to feel like the market might begin to have a retrace downwards, I will encourage us to sell some. The reason why you sell Not just like selling all your Bitcoin, no. Because if you sell all your Bitcoin, you don't know whether the Bitcoin will hit another 100%. But you must have made money. Let me tell you guys, go and mark it. Bitcoin is around $11,000 today, right? Before the end of 2021, this currency will exceed $30,000, $40,000, or even $50,000. I don't want to say $100,000, but it will definitely get $100,000. I don't know exactly when, but go and mark this, my word. Bitcoin will exceed this amount. We exceed $20,000. We exceed $30,000 or $40,000. Okay, go and look at the chart I just showed you. Go online, historical price of Bitcoin. You understand the growth rate in percentage of the first, after the first Bitcoin halving, after the second Bitcoin halving, and why. If you look at Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin, we are not saying times 20 as of 2017. Let's say times 10. Times 10 will be giving you around what? $100,000. So let's say times 5. Times 5 will be giving you around $55,000. If you put all this into consideration, you understand why I say Bitcoin will exceed 30,000. So 30,000, I don't want to hype it too much. 50,000, I don't want to say too much. 100,000 is very feasible, yes. But imagine in the next 8 years, if some people say Bitcoin will be $200,000, $300,000, $500,000, they know what they're talking about. Experts in the industry know what they're talking about. Because the demand for the first digital asset in the world is Bitcoin. And the fact that nobody can print Bitcoin, it's only generated from the reward of the blockchain. Nobody can add to this 21 million. Nobody. You can't print, you can't do whatever. It's fixed. And for an asset that is fixed, we know that the demand will go up. We all know that the demand will go up. Okay? So that's that. That's that. So put this into consideration. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you guys to prepare yourself for greatness. You're going to make money. I'm so optimistic about that. A lot of people don't know about this. And that is why I'm taking it upon myself to lecture, to teach everybody around me on this great opportunity. How you can make small money. How you can make small money meaningful. How you can change your financial situation by just what? Putting cryptocurrency into consideration. Okay? If you are looking for that big opportunity that can make you a millionaire, depending on whatever you are putting into digital asset, this is the opportunity right beneath your nose. Take advantage of it. You will give testimonies. I'm very optimistic about it. You're going to give testimonies. You're going to give testimony for listening and getting this information. And once in a while, go on YouTube, go on the internet, go and do your research. Do your research. I always say do your research before you go into any crypto or digital asset. And mind you, it is not every digital currency that you should go into. There are risks in the digital space. There's what we call pump and dump in the market. Maybe some other time I'll still explain that. Okay? So put all this into consideration. Get yourself prepared to make money. Get yourself prepared for greatness, and surely that's what it's going to be. Okay? All right. Now, before I advance in the next topic, I would want to take one or few questions if there's any questions, especially for those who are coming in for the first time, so that we can move forward. So if there's any question, please feel free to ask. If there's any question, no question. So.
Hello, Andrew. Sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I have a few questions on the bull run. I want to find out, how do we determine the bull run and how do we determine the bear run? Is it on the white paper?
No, it's not on the white paper. But let me just explain.
Okay.
I'll give you some signs. And I think I've also mentioned it earlier. Now, immediately after, okay, I'll answer your question. Somebody just asked a question. I'll answer the question. Now, let me answer your question first. Okay, how do you determine the bull run And how do you also determine the bear run? Now, how do you determine this is the timing might not be 100% accurate, but it could be 80% accurate. Now, this is what I mean. If you look at the Bitcoin halving, which happens every 4 years, okay? After some weeks, let me use weeks or months, maybe 1, 2, 3 months, what you'll be experiencing in the first few months after the Bitcoin halving is the value of Bitcoin will be dragging in terms of ups and downs, okay? Now, the moment you notice that the value of Bitcoin begins to appreciate more than dropping, okay, that signifies the beginning of the bull run. And what could signify that is also the demand for that crypto currency. Do you understand? And usually it happens every 4 years. The timing might not be exactly the same time in terms of the bull run. But you should also know that immediately after the Bitcoin halving of Bitcoin, what you should be expecting next is what we call the bull run, just like what we are experiencing now. Right now, the beginning of the bull run has started. We are at the beginning of it. If you remember, for some months, Bitcoin was just, falling within 8,700, 9,000, we're just going up, down, up, down, up, down. But the moment Bitcoin broke past 9,700, it's $10,000, it's $10,700, it's 11,000. What does that mean? This simply means that we're having more uptrend, and that has signified the beginning of the bull run. So that is how you determine it. Okay. Now, talking about the bear run, like I said earlier, I said we might not. Nobody can actually say this is when the highest Bitcoin will reach before we begin to experience the bear run. But what we know is that most times the bear run, most times from what I found out, immediately after that December, entering the next year, okay, the value can still be going up the next year in 2022. But the moment you begin to experience more downtrend, more of what? Downtrend, that could signify the end of the bull run and marks the beginning of what? The bear run. And during that time, let me tell you, my strategy is simple. I will not wait to see the end of the bull run, because during that time, there's always what we call the rush to sell, where everybody wants to sell, everybody wants to dump their coin in the market and sell and cash out. Okay? There are strategies we are going to adopt then if we are still here. One of those things is this: is either we sell before the end of the bull run, okay, which we don't know exactly when the bull run will be. So if statistically, if you look at the charts, your history, and you know that most times at the end of December, we begin to experience what we call the bear run, I would advise that, or my personal action would be by October, November, I'll be doing more of my selling. Okay, so that I won't find myself choked in the market where everybody wants to sell. Okay, and even if I find myself in that situation where the market, the demand for to sell the digital asset is more on the high side, which could take longer time to execute, I will simply change my Bitcoin to what we call a stable coin. Stable coin is also a cryptocurrency. We have different types of stable coin. And what does stable coin simply? Stable coin simply means a cryptocurrency that is pegged to a dollar. Meaning, one cryptocurrency, one of that stable coin, let me give you an instance. There's a cryptocurrency called Tether. 1 Tether is cost to $1, right? So whether the value or the demand of Tether is high or low, the value will always be at $1. So common sense, during that time, if I see there's a rush, too much rush in the market to adopt, to buy, to sell that Bitcoin, okay, all I will just simply do, if I cannot sell that moment, I'll take my Bitcoin and trade it for what? A stable coin. Whether the value of Bitcoin keeps dropping, my money will remain at that fixed amount. Meaning if I have $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, and I convert it to a stable coin. Whether the value of Bitcoin keeps dropping to $10,000, $5,000, whatever, I don't care. My money will remain at that value that I converted to stable coin. So the time for that will come. I will teach you guys how to do that. So you don't need to worry about the value of your currency. Rather, you can secure it by using what we call a stable coin. But the only negative side of the stable coin is that if the value of the currency shoots higher than at the time you converted to stable coin, you will not make that gain because your money will still remain at that fixed price of $1 to that stable coin. But it's time I will put you guys through in that. Okay? I hope that answers your question, Chinwe. Okay. Now, somebody asked a question. How do we know the currency to buy? Okay. Well, there are a lot of cryptocurrencies out there, a lot of them. Okay. Yes, there are good currency and also there are not too good currencies that if you invest your money into, it could be you tying down your money. Okay. There are some projects that have come in the crypto space that after some time they just died. Okay. But in this crypto space, there are some good currencies that you can invest your money to, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash. There are a lot of them. Chainlink, EDC, DOS. There are a lot of them, and I've been showing us here. SparkPoint, a lot of them. Okay, but for beginners, this is my advice. Okay, let me tell you what I do before I would give them my advice. Now, 75% of my portfolio is in Bitcoin. 75 is in Bitcoin. Okay, 15% Ethereum, 5% Bitcoin Cash. Other ones are spread within the remaining percentage, like 10%, 50. Do you understand? The reason why I say 75% of your money should be in Bitcoin is simple. Bitcoin is the #1 cryptocurrency, and it has less risk. The risk in Bitcoin is lesser compared to some other smaller currency. It's like saying, using dollar, comparing dollar to other currency in the world. We all know that dollar is the #1 currency in the world. Okay? If anything happens to dollar today, it's going to affect other cryptocurrency, other fiat currency. If anything happens to Bitcoin today, it's going to affect all cryptocurrency. Because Bitcoin is the first, and cryptocurrency and other cryptocurrency are built on the technology of Bitcoin, blockchain technology, okay? And that is why you have less risk in what? In Bitcoin. And that is why most of my money, 75% of them are in Bitcoin. So if you are coming into this space and you say you want to use 100,000 naira or 50,000 naira, I would simply advise you to do what? Buy more of Bitcoin, leave it in your wallet. Okay, you can put your hand in other cryptocurrency that could give you high returns. Could give you high returns, just like what we experienced with SparkPoint. Okay, just like some of us experienced in SparkPoint, where we put 50,000 or 50,000 naira, and it gave us up to over $2,000. Do you understand? But with Bitcoin, we know that the value of Bitcoin is fixed. Sorry, the total amount of Bitcoin is fixed. We know that, everybody knows that. It's fixed. And the demand for Bitcoin is high, because if you want to buy any other currency, let me give you an instance why the demand of Bitcoin is high. If you want to buy any other currency today, it's likely that you must first buy Bitcoin and convert that Bitcoin to any other currency. Just like if you are traveling outside the country, you want to exchange your naira to dollar. Because if you get to that country, what you first tender is you cannot change your dollar to the local currency over there. It's the same way that Bitcoin works. Most currencies you'll be buying, you have to buy Bitcoin first. So the demand for Bitcoin is high in every way. In every way, if companies are coming into the blockchain technology, they must put Bitcoin into consideration because that is the number one, if any other thing. So you need to understand that. So asking me the currency to buy, there are a lot of currencies to buy, but my advice is that you put more of your money in Bitcoin, few of your money in other cryptocurrency, and there's a lot of currencies that you can do. There's EDC, there's Chainlink, there's SRP, Bitcoin, a lot of them. Okay, so these ones I've mentioned, you can put them into consideration. But what I do know is that the value of your cryptocurrency, whatever it is today, will never be the same thing in months to come. All right. Any other question? Okay. If no other question, I will move on to the next topic. Before I will now show us how to, for the new people here, how to create your first wallet and why you need to secure your first wallet and start considering how to fund down your wallet so that you can start making money. Sure, there's a lot of things I want to share. A lot of things I want to share, but just that I can't cover everything in a day. But as we join the class, we'll be learning new things. Okay. Let's look at some of the other currencies. This is Bitcoin. We talked about Bitcoin. Hold on. Let's look at the markets first. Let's look at the market. Now, this is Ethereum. Okay. Look at the market. This is Ethereum. And these currencies are ranked according to their market cap, not according to their price. According to their market cap, not the value here. Ethereum, XRP, Tether. Like I said something about stable coin. This is a stable coin. As you can see, this is $1. Whether the value of the currency, the demand of the currency goes up or down, is always pegged to $1, right? Bitcoin Cash. These are good currencies. This is Chainlink. If you remember this currency, I want to show you guys something. You see, if anybody tells you cryptocurrency is a scam, the person doesn't really understand. Number one, having Bitcoin is something. Putting your Bitcoin into something else is another thing. You need to understand that. Just like having Naira is having Naira. Putting your Naira in a Ponzi scheme doesn't mean Naira is a scam. Some people feel Bitcoin is a scam because during the time some people did MMM, did some Ponzi schemes, put their Bitcoin there, and the thing, gone. So they always say Bitcoin is a scam. They don't understand. And that's why we must continue to enlighten them. Now, if you look at this is Chainlink. In May this year, Chainlink dropped to around it was around $2.33. $2.33. Today, look at Chainlink, 10.67. Now, a currency that was $2.33 in May. Imagine you having 1,000 of these or any quantity, and you only spend $2,330. Okay? And today, Chainlink is 10.62 for 1,000 units. 1,000 units times 10.62 is something in May. This is 10,670 minus 2,300, 2,330. You'll be making what? Profit of $8,340. Let's multiply it by market, black market. Let's say 470. You're making 3.9 million within a space of May, June, July. 2 months. 2 months. Imagine for those who have not just 1,000 Chainlink, maybe somebody has 5,000 Chainlink times 10.67. You're making this amount of money. If you deduct whatever investments, you know how much you're making. My brother, listen, just let me tell you guys, there's money to be made in cryptocurrency, especially this bull run that we're talking about. If you are coming in for the first time or you've been listening to me, you will thank me in the future. Prepare yourself to make money. Imagine those who started buying Chainlink from the beginning. Let me show you the growth rate of Chainlink so you understand why I say Chainlink has grown since the beginning of this Chainlink. Look at the percentage growth. Let me increase it so that you see. Look at the percentage return on investment of Chainlink. Look at this, 6,717%. This simply means that if you have bought Chainlink when Chainlink came into the market, your return on investment would have grown by 6,717.23% as of today. As of today. There is no investment that I know of that can give you this return. Look at the chart rates. Look at the way Chainlink is hitting all-time high, breaking all-time high. It just surpassed its all-time high. Let me see the current all-time high of Chainlink, which is what today. Today is 8. Chainlink just set a new all-time high of $10.73. A $10.73 today. Look at it. All-time high. $10.73. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at the percentage growth of Bitcoin since Bitcoin came out. Okay, let's look at what percentage it has grown to on return on investment. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let me zoom it so that we can see it very well. Bitcoin has grown to 8,595% return on investment. And I just showed you guys from 2010. Meaning Bitcoin has grown to what? In short, this exceeded this 8,000. Do you know why? Because if you look at the value at the end of December 2000, towards the ending of December of 2017, you will know that your return on investment on Bitcoin since 2010 is more than 8%, 8,000%. The best performing asset in the last decade, the last 10 years, is Bitcoin. The best performing asset in the year 2020 is Bitcoin. Okay? That's the best performing asset. Even during the time of coronavirus, the time of recession or whatever, Bitcoin performed better than any asset in the world. JP Morgan 3 years ago said Bitcoin is a scam, that Bitcoin is used for drug dealers and whatever to move money or whatever. But today, the same man has integrated blockchain technology and cryptocurrency transaction into his banking system. The moment I discovered that some of the rich will never want the hustlers like us to get rich, I stopped listening to some of them. And that is why I always listen to Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Go on YouTube, go and listen to what he talks about silver, gold, and Bitcoin. You know, Robert Kiyosaki is an entrepreneur, a full-time entrepreneur. He doesn't believe in the system, and he has his facts. He's into real estate, gold, silver. Most of us will know him. Go on YouTube and listen to what he talks about digital asset, Bitcoin. So if you think Bitcoin is a scam, it's not. Okay, if you think Bitcoin is one of those kind of investment like Ponzi, it is not. Okay, so put that into consideration when you're doing your research. Please do your research. It's not only about what I say. And for those of you who know me, I don't say what I don't do. That's my kind of person. Whatever I believe in after doing my research, I go for it. And you two also do the same thing because you're going to make money. Okay, so there are a lot of projects out there, cryptocurrency, good cryptocurrency. Sure, the Chainlink itself, the Chainlink I showed you guys is undervalued as of today. Ethereum is undervalued. Go and mark this coin. The all-time high of Ethereum was in 2018, $1,400. Ethereum will exceed its all-time high, not just exceeding its all, it's going to set a new record. Ethereum will hit $10,000. If not 2021, before the next bull run, Ethereum will hit $10,000 because it's undervalued right now. Most of these cryptocurrencies are undervalued. Chainlink is undervalued. This Chainlink, before the end of 2021, or even before the end of this year, I expect Chainlink to exceed $100. Chainlink is supposed to be rated within the price of $1,000 to $2,000. This particular Chainlink that you see, because what Chainlink does is Chainlink is bringing off data from the real world into blockchain technology, and Chainlink is the major player that is doing that kind of integration. Another currency that is doing that right now, and that is why that currency is booming right now in the market, is DOS. DOS too is a China project bringing off data into the blockchain. So Chainlink is going to have some competitors right now, but you know that you cannot take away Chainlink because Chainlink has laid that foundation. So if you go to Chainlink right now, go to the companies they partner. Let me give you guys an insight, so you understand why some projects are so solid. Okay, let's look at the website of Chainlink. You see, so for those who are into IT or whatever, but like I said, you don't need to be an IT person. Look at all these things, all these synthetics, looping, all these things are cryptocurrency, but they do what? They need Chainlink. All of them need Chainlink. All of them need Chainlink. Okay? They all need Chainlink. So you need to go, I want you to go and do your research about Chainlink. If you need more information, go to Chainlink site, send them your email, they will send you more information about them, learn more about Chainlink. You know, a lot of things. Let me see if I can pull out their partners from here. So Chainlink right now, to me, is undervalued. Undervalued. You talk about DeFi, decentralized finance, which I've spoken about decentralized finance here. I want to see if I can get their partners. They partner with Google, Microsoft, a lot of tech companies. And we all know that the industry that is booming right now, taking over, is tech companies. Tech companies. Let me see if I can get some of their partners right now. Let me look at their second site. By now I can get those information on look at our users and industry recognition. These are some of their partners that partner with Chainlink. Ethereum has also partnered. Ethereum is a cryptocurrency too. Partner. So they need Chainlink. Look at this. Chainlink is big. Look at. Can you see PayPal? Let me zoom this thing. Look at it. Look at PayPal. Look at Chase. Look at NYSE. Do you understand? Look at this. These are some, not all. There are other partners of partner with Chainlink. There are many. There are many. These are just a few. So Chainlink is bringing off data into the blockchain. So that's what they are doing. So you can do your own research. To me, Chainlink is undervalued. It's undervalued based on the kind of project Chainlink is doing right now, bringing off data into the blockchain. Okay, just like in the future, when let's use Nigeria as a case study. Nigeria begins to go in the area of blockchain. Chainlink will enable us bring our company data into the blockchain. Chainlink will enable you bring your business into the blockchain, meaning that those data can be verified using Chainlink. It's bringing the up data into the blockchain, bringing all those things possible. Okay, so that's what it simply means, and they are doing a very good job. Another cryptocurrency that is doing the same thing right now that is booming is DOS. And I told you how I missed out on a 37 million naira opportunity with this DOS. And to today, I must tell you, I'm not happy that I missed out, but I know the opportunities are there. And I wanted to invest 500,000 naira into this project, but I don't know what really happened to me. I invested into something else, which that one is still profitable. As of the time I knew about this DOS, if I invested 500,000 naira into this project like 2 months ago, that 500,000 naira will give him, as of now, it would have given him up to 40 million naira. 40 million. Because it was actually cheap, very cheap. Very cheap. Look at this. Just look at this trend. Look at this. Look at, it was dragging this way. They suddenly look at this growth. Look at this growth. So you understand why I said I missed out on a very big opportunity. If you look at the growth percentage, it's just 400 and something percent. As of the time I wanted to buy this thing, it's less than that amount. Far less than that amount. And I'm sure this cryptocurrency as it is, because it's also, this is the China project that I'm talking about, that is doing the same off-chain, off data into on data, just like Chainlink. And it's a China project. This project will definitely get $1 or $2 or $5. So if you have what it takes to acquire plenty of it, please do so. That is what I have to say. Okay, do that. Okay, do that. A lot of good projects, I must tell you, a lot of good projects. Another good project is this, which I benefited from. The one I told you I used 150,000 naira to make up to. The first one I sold, I made almost $500. The remaining 500 is giving me over $1,000. I will share my account with you guys so you see. Okay, so that's just it. Cryptocurrency is good. Let nobody tell you one story and you missed out on this great opportunity. The opportunity is there for you, especially now we are talking about the bull run. Okay, look at this chart. Imagine where this chart is. Look at where it shoots to. And now it has even dropped. And again, please, when a cryptocurrency drops in value, doesn't mean that currency is bad. For a good investor, it simply means what? Take advantage and buy more if you can. That's just it. Okay, so going forward, I'm going to let me see if I can share a video of Chinwe, can you remember that slide I sent to you on the growth of Bitcoin within the past 10 years? I sent it to you recently. Can you remember the topic? So I just pick it for you. I want everybody to look at it and see how Bitcoin came in. I remember.
Which of the slides?
No, it's not a slide, it's a link. I think I sent it to you yesterday that tells about Bitcoin growth. And Bitcoin came into the picture and knocked away Amazon, Google, all of them.
Okay, yeah.
Can you remember the name?
I was able to look at it because of my network in the office.
Okay, just tell me the title. If you can, let me just look.
Okay, just hold on. Let me go on my WhatsApp.
So that I want people to look at it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think if I even go to my history, I should be able to see it. Let me see. I want you guys to see. Okay, I think top most popular cryptocurrency chart. No, not this. Okay, Chinwe, I think I have it here. I think I should have it here. Okay, I think Chinwe, I have it. This is it. I want you guys to look at this. I think you guys to look at this.
Okay.
I have it now. I want you guys to look at this and why they say the most best investment of the decade. And I want you to look at the time Bitcoin came into this picture. Let me enlarge it so that you see. It's just a minute, 40 seconds video. Now watch this, please. And notice when Bitcoin came into play. Look at Domino Pizza leading, MasterCard, okay, Visa, Apple, Google. You know, look at Netflix, look at Amazon, Nvidia, look at all this, and look at when Bitcoin came in. Just look at this video. Bitcoin is here to come in. Google, all of them are there. Amazon. You see when Bitcoin came in and what Bitcoin did to that market in the last 10 years, in the last decade, rather. Bitcoin is in. Can you see what Bitcoin is doing to the market? Look at this. All of them, look at the gap. From 2010 to 2019, best investment of the decade. All of them. You look at Ethereum. Ethereum even came in. Ethereum is the second most biggest cryptocurrency. Look at Ethereum. Look at Ethereum. Look at Ethereum. So the only asset that gave Bitcoin that hit in terms of market capitalization is Bitcoin, is Ethereum. None of them. Both Google, MasterCard, Netflix, Domino Pizza, Apple, Google, all of them. None of them saw the back of Bitcoins. So what am I trying to say? If you understand that Bitcoin is not just an investment, but it's an opportunity to key into the market, to acquire as many as you can. Probably not just Bitcoin, but digital assets. Okay? Please go and do your research. Do your research too, so you'll be convinced. Okay, now, I think that being said, I want to show us how we can get our first wallet. Our first wallet is simply means like a mobile app of your digital assets. So you can have some of your cryptocurrency in your wallet. We have different types of wallets, okay? And I'm going to, after I show you what a wallet is, I'm going to drop a link so that you can use that link. So for some of us who are not on the group chat, I will drop it so that you can use that link to register your first wallet, so that you can begin to put your Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of these cryptocurrency in your wallet. Your wallet is your wallet. Nobody controls your wallet but you. If the value of Bitcoin goes up, you will definitely be seeing the growth directly from your wallet. Okay, so let me share. Let me see if I can. Okay, let me see if I can share my. Let me share my phone. So let me just show you guys some things. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, just a minute. Okay. Just a minute. Please, let me show you my screen. Okay, it's connecting. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. Let me share my screen. Okay. First thing you need to do to create your first wallet is you can go to Play Store, but I'll send you a link. So maybe you can use my referral link. It's optional, okay? You can go to your Play Store. I'm projecting using my phone. You can go to your Play Store, and one of the wallets you can use a wallet called Trust Wallets. Okay? You can use this Trust Wallet. This is the Trust Wallet. Okay, this is one of the wallets you can use. There are a lot of wallets out there, and sometimes some of those cryptocurrency have their own wallets. They have their own wallets. Okay, so you can use this. I already have this, but I don't use it. I don't really use this wallet anyway. I use a different wallet, which I'm going to show you the wallet that I use. But for beginners, you can try this wallet. Trust Wallet is also a good wallet, and once you have your Trust Wallet installed on your phone, you can begin to deposit your money. So I don't have money here. Like I said, I don't use it like that. I only use it once in a while. Okay, this Trust Wallet has different cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Tether, Sparkpoint, even Trust Token and whatever. Do you understand? So you can use this as for a beginner. Okay, you can use this for a beginner. You can use this for as a beginner to sorry, please. You can use this as for a beginner. That is one. Also, you can also add other cryptocurrencies that are not there simply by, let me hide this so that you can see my screen. Oh, this is okay. You can, if you need to add some other cryptocurrency, you can go to where you have plus. Okay, under this plus, if you scroll down, you see some other cryptocurrency like Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Dash, Zcoin. There are a lot of cryptocurrency, but there's no wallet that will give you all the cryptocurrency. There's no wallet, so you can begin to add more of this cryptocurrency, so it will appear on your dashboard. Zilliqa, Waves, as you can see. So you can add more of those cryptocurrency to it. Okay, so it's very easy to use. Now, once you've done that and you've installed it, you need to secure your account. Okay, in securing your account, you quickly click on the setting icon. Once you click on the setting icon, excuse me, once you click on the setting icon, you can click on the security aspect of it, okay, and secure your account. Please always secure your account. And in setting up your wallet, there's what will be given to you as a backup or recovery phrase. You need to write it down and keep it safe. That is the only thing you will use to recover your account in case you forget your password. It's not like the normal one where you do forget password. So once you are creating your wallet, you need to secure your recovery phrase. It's very, very important. It's very, very important that you do that. Okay, I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. But by the time you set up your wallet, yeah, you need to maybe get in touch with somebody that knows how to about wallet, so they can teach you. It's not, I cannot show you my recovery phase here for security reasons, but once you want to do your own, I would guide you through. I don't need to look into your wallet, but I will tell you what to do so that I can secure your wallet well. Okay, now the one I use more of a blockchain. I prefer blockchain. Blockchain is one of those what's it called, wallets that has been existing for long, and it has good security compared to every other wallet. Trust Wallet has its own too. The security level is very high. Okay, this is one of my wallets that I use. This is blockchain. This is my blockchain wallet, and this is where, okay, imagine the cryptocurrency has actually gone. What I have here, I don't know why it's not projecting. Maybe for security reasons. It's supposed to show cryptocurrency has appreciated to $9,161. Okay, it has appreciated to $9,161. So I don't know why it's not showing. I think for security reasons, you cannot project that. I would have wanted you guys to see. So you can actually create your wallet like that. You can start with Trust Wallet. There are a lot of wallets out there. There's Exodus. You can also do with Exodus, but make sure you secure your account well. Now, if you have gotten your wallet, the next thing you need to do is to begin to fund them. Like, look at this one. This is the blockchain I was telling you about. That's the one I use, blockchain.com. You can go to blockchain.com and do that. And also, if you want to convert your Bitcoin or your digital asset to Naira, you can take advantage of, look at the Exodus I was telling you about. I have Exodus too. Okay, let me see if it will project here. This is the Exodus I was telling you about. It's also a wallet. Let me see if it's going to project. Okay, so this is Exodus. You can actually, as you can see BNB, you can see Bitcoin, you can see ADA. Okay, this is Carbon. Sorry about that. Okay, now you can see these are, I don't know why, I think it's projecting for security reason. Okay, so this is Bitcoin. You know, there's a lot of cryptocurrency out there. Chainlink. So you can add more. Once you click on add more, you can add other cryptocurrencies. Now, there's no wallet that has all the cryptocurrency. I mentioned that before. There's no wallet that has all the cryptocurrency. So sometimes that is why some of us will have different wallets, maybe 2 or 3 wallets. Or sometimes some people leave their money in the exchange. And I will advise you, do not leave your money in the hands of the exchange. The reason because if you do that, it's as good that like you are not in control of your money. If anything happens to those exchanges, your money is as good as gone. So it's always to be in control of your money. Let your money be in your wallet. Okay? Let it be in your wallet. So security, you set up your security, make sure you secure your wallet very well. Okay? It's very necessary. Secure it very well. I'll teach you how to do that. If you download them and you want to secure it, call me or chat me up. I'll guide you through how to do that. So I'm not going to tell you to share your screen here if you want to download. For security reasons, like I said, whoever is in control of your recovery or a backup phrase is in control of your account. If you put $10 billion worth of Bitcoin in your wallet and you forget your password and you don't have your recovery phrase or your backup phrase, your money will always be there and nobody will access it. The money is gone, it's gone. So you need to be very careful and sensitive when you are doing that. And for some people who are actually late right now, their money is just there, their family member doesn't know anything about that money. Okay, so it's always good that you share your recovery phrase with your loved one, somebody you can trust. Okay, so that in case if anything happens to someone, you know your loved ones will have access to your currency or your money. So all these things you need to understand. Okay, so you need to put all this into consideration. So what else do I want to share? I think I've spoken about wallets. I've spoken about the value of these cryptocurrencies. And let me see if there's another thing I want to show you from the app. Okay. Sorry, 1 minute. Anyway, I don't know. My phone is kind of giving me. But before we touch the final topic for the day, if there's any question that you guys want to ask me, please ask me so that I can do justice to it before we round it up.
The question I want to ask is, you wanted to further more on how to fund our wallet, how we can fund our wallet from this other wallets that you're showing us from your phone.
Hold on, before I continue. Sorry, were you guys hearing me? My speaker went off. Were you guys hearing me before?
Yes.
Yes, sure, yeah.
Okay. All right. Please repeat that your question again.
Yeah, I said before you wanted to round up now. I mean, when you were showing us the wallet,
Okay.
you said you're going to show us how to fund our wallet. This wallet, like Trust Wallet, to use our Trust Wallet to fund like a Bitcoin account or Ethereum, stuff like that.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can show you guys. Now, let me just show you. While I explain, let me just show you. No, I don't know what my phone is just hanging. This phone won't make I change them, but plan no.
But
The plan no work. I'm not ready to change phone now.
But the phone no.
Yeah, you can buy from my mall with your crypto money.
I know. I know. Don't mind. No, the phone is just hanging. I want to show you guys something. I don't know what's wrong with the phone.
While you explain other things, can quickly restart the phone. I think that will.
Okay. All right. Let me start. Let me just. Okay. Now, some people actually make money. Some people actually make money with just buying and staking. Buying and staking simply means instead of leaving your money to just appreciate in your wallet, some people do what we call staking. Some people do what we call lending. Some people do what we call pool. Pool is not the local pool. Pool means if every one of us here come together and say we want to contribute into an investment, okay, and whatever comes out of it from that pool of investment, whatever comes out of it, we will not share it according to our contribution. That's what we mean by a pool. Okay. The other way is like you can give your cryptocurrency to a lending company, and what they will simply do is that they will use that your money and lend out to companies or individuals that need that money and make return for you. You can also do that. Some people make passive income from this type of investment. And staking is also where you put your money into a staking, like an investment too, and get returns on it. So there are different ways you can make passive income with cryptocurrency. And it's not all cryptocurrency that you can use to do that. And if you guys remember when I used Binance as an example to explain what's it called? To explain staking, loans, pool, and others. And also, there's something I want us to always put into consideration, and that is the area of lending. Okay, a lot of us who are into one business or the other, you can take advantage of the crypto loan to make good return on your investment. Take, for instance, if you want to get a loan of $500 or $1,000, you can actually get that and pay within the set period of time with just a very small return, a very small interest rate. I explained to you the other day where I took a loan of $220 for 90 days and I only paid $6-something as interest, which you cannot get in your local bank or anywhere in any traditional bank in the world. I don't think you get that kind of rate. Okay. And how did I build my account to this point? Sometimes what I do is that if I have Bitcoin and I want to buy more Bitcoin, knowing fully well that the value of Bitcoin will go up in the future, and I know I can pay that loan within the next 3 months, I strictly use crypto loan. Get the crypto loan, buy the Bitcoin while I pay my do my business, buy the crypto loan, then I spread the payment for that period of time, and I would have made more money in the crypto that I bought with the loan. Okay, I can even use that amount, the interest on the loan that I received, that is the profit that I've made, could even cover up for the loan. So it's just about thinking smart. Okay, so people make passive income just only by staking their coin, okay, or giving their coin as loan to people like Binance or all these crypto companies to manage for them. And you get reward on percentage every month. So that alone could be like a passive income for you if you don't want to go into other areas of cryptocurrency. And let me just give you guys, for those who are here for the first time, let me just do that. Let me share my screen. I'm going to use Binance as an example. I always love to use Binance. Binance is an exchange, okay? Remember, Binance is a very good exchange, but I always advise you don't always leave bulk of your money in the hands of the exchange, because if there's a hack or there's a problem with the exchange, your money is gone. So always move your money to your wallet. Your wallet is the safest place to keep your money. And there's another layer of security, you know, by getting what to call an hardware token, just like what do you call it? What do they call that thing you use to transfer money? Like this thing you get from the bank. If you want to transfer money, you press that button and they show you security, some OTP number, like an So there's
it's token.
Yeah, it's token. Thank you. So you can also get that type for your wallet. You can, if you go to the internet, go to your browser, look for Nano Ledger. Nano Ledger, you can get that from Nano Ledger. You can get that from, I think Exodus still have their own. So that will enable you secure your wallet, not the exchange. Wallet is different from the exchange. Exchange is where you can buy, sell crypto. Okay? While your wallet is like your mobile banking app. So you need to understand there are two different things. So this my money that is here. Okay? If anything happens to this exchange, this money is gone. This money is gone. And that is why you should always move your money to your wallet. Although Binance is a known exchange, there are some exchanges out there that we know some of them has packed up long ago, gone with people's money. And some will still do that same thing. But Binance has a solid background. And I don't think they will go that far because it's known worldwide, just like Luno. Okay? Just like Luno. So there are some exchanges that we know that are proving the test of time that, yes, they are there and they'll always be there. Okay? So please note that. Now, for those of us who came in here for the first time, if you go to Binance and look at finance, you'll see savings, staking, Binance Pool, those ones I mentioned, debit card and a crypto loan. Okay? All these products are found, we call them a product of decentralized finance, DeFi. DeFi, decentralized finance, while your traditional banking system is a centralized finance. And you can also, from my simple explanation, understand why they say blockchain is a decentralized system compared to the traditional way, which is centralized. Because the central bank of a company, the central bank of a country, the government of a country can wake up today and give us one story, and that is what it's going to be. Take, for instance, if the central bank of a country says everybody must pay 10% from their savings in the bank, that is what it's going to be. If the central bank of a country brings out a policy concerning the our transactions or the way we do our business that has to do with our financial sector, that is what it's going to be, backed by the government. That is what it is. Whether it favors you or not, that is what it's going to be. Okay? But with this decentralized system, like the blockchain technology we're talking about, that cannot happen. Why? That's why they call it decentralized. It's not determined by one person. It's not determined by an individual. It's determined by the system, by the blockchain itself and the community itself. The community is the people who are in the system. Because what determines the value of our currency is what? The usage, right? And the usage is being determined by me and you, or the institutions involved, right? So it is not determined by anybody. If they're talking about inflationary rates or whatever, the figure they give us is far, far higher than that. Take, for instance, now, if something happens to your account, maybe somebody pulls money from your account and you go to the bank to complain, okay? The bank will tell you, yes, you did this transaction so time. It has happened to me some years ago. I got an alert of like 11,000, debit alert of like, I think 11 or 5,000, I can't remember. And I went to GT Bank, then we're in VI. I went to what's it? This Zenith Bank Road, Adela Odeko. Yeah, Adela Odeko. I went to GT Bank there, and they told me I did a transaction the week before that time, somewhere in Lekki they have not been to before that time, like 3 months ago. And they said I did a transaction of 11,000 naira, either 11 or 5,000 naira. I never did that transaction. But the bank has said I did such transaction. That money gone. After all your thing I feel today, that money has not been reversed to me. But let me tell you, with blockchain technology, you can see your transaction in real time. And that is why the government or a lot of banks will delay to integrate blockchain technology into their system. If the bank tells you this is what you have, whether it's higher than that, to you is higher or lower, that is what it will be. They will not give you record to their back end to see if those transactions were actually true or it was a fraudulent act by somebody in the bank or not. But with blockchain technology, you can see your transaction in real time. All you need to key in is the transaction ID, and you see the transaction. I explained last week with simple explanation. If we have 100,000 naira on a table, and all of us, we are 3 on that table. If somebody decides to take 20,000 naira, we will know that somebody has taken 20,000 naira. And we know that we're left with 80,000 because the blockchain, the technology, the blockchain itself is an open ledger for everybody to see. And anything that goes into the blockchain can never be deleted or manipulated. And that is why it takes what we call confirmation. Confirmation is where systems on the protocol, on the network, we confirm that transaction. And once the transaction has been confirmed, it cannot be deleted. Take, for instance, somewhere in the world, if I send money to you, okay, and the blockchain says this transaction has to go through what we call 5 confirmation. It simply means that 5 systems somewhere will confirm that transaction. And the 5 of them must agree that this transaction is actually true. Now, if that 5 system has confirmed that transaction as okay, it goes into the blockchain. Meaning that if there's going to be a manipulation, you need to manipulate the whole 5 system where you don't even know where they are. You don't know where they are. Okay? Meaning you need to alter all those systems, which is impossible. We don't know which system somewhere that is connected to the internet that is doing that confirmation. At the moment those systems confirm that confirmation, that transaction, it goes into the blockchain. And once it enters the blockchain, it can never be deleted. It can never be manipulated. That is why they say trustlessness and transparency is the key word to blockchain technology. And that is why in the future, elections will be done on the blockchain. Accounting will be done on the blockchain. Audit, insurance, banking will be done on the blockchain. Because whatever goes into that blockchain can never be manipulated. If our companies are preparing annual statement of how they have, bringing out figures, trying to balance up, blah, 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 which we know it happens everywhere. But with blockchain technology, all those things can never be done. Election will be done. Election will be, if you win election based on blockchain report, you win. So tell me, why would the government that want to manipulate election allow blockchain to come in? Whether they like it or not to come. Why would the banking industry allow blockchain technology to come in if they know that the transaction will be transparent? Why would the government allow all these things to come in? Because they know that allowing cryptocurrency to come and play, the value of our local currency will keep on dropping and it will drop faster. So you need to understand why some government will tell you that they are not in support of cryptocurrency. There's a lot of reasons. But guess what? The beauty about it is that cryptocurrency cuts across borders. I can send money to you in anywhere in the world. The only thing that can stop blockchain technology or cryptocurrency is if they shut down the internet fully everywhere in the world. That is why it's unstoppable. Please go and read about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. Then you understand more of what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, coming back to this place, if you decentralize finance, you can do savings, you can do staking, you can do Binance Pool. I've explained all these things before, but let me just show us the crypto loan aspect of it. Why a lot of us should start considering cryptocurrency as a place where you can go and get your loan and do business, and a place where you should take cryptocurrency as a savings for yourself. Why is a savings not just an investment? if you have a project you want to execute in the near future, start planning, start putting more of your money into crypto assets. Take for instance now, if I want a loan of, let's say, $1,000, I must have a collateral of this. A collateral is my money. Let's assume I have Bitcoin already. My collateral is my Bitcoin. You don't need any third party. You don't need anybody to come and a guarantor to come and sign anything for you like a traditional bank. There's nothing like that with cryptocurrency. Just make sure that you have Bitcoin in your wallet. Remember, in this case now, you see Bitcoin as a savings for yourself. You are saving your money more in Bitcoin or digital assets, digital currency. You now want a loan of $1,000. This is your collateral. You must have a minimum of this amount. Let me see how much this would worth in dollars. You must have a minimum of $1,522 that will stand as your collateral. Remember, that money is still your money. And you take a loan. Let's say I take this loan for 90 days. 90 days. For that 90 days, I'll be paying this amount, 40. Let me zoom it so that some people can see it. I'll be paying just 46 points, let's say $49 interest for a loan of 90 days of $1,000. That's what I'll be paying. And if I'm paying, let's assume now I take this loan and the loan has been with me for like a month, and the moment I decide to liquidate this loan, I won't be paying this amount. I'll be paying what that interest on top of it would be, not this total amount of money. So let's convert this into Naira and let's see what it is. Let's use, if I take a loan of $1,000, let's say dollar is happen to be 470, let's assume, meaning I've taken a loan of 470,000 Naira, and I want to pay back within that 90 days or exactly 90 days. I multiply it by 470. This is 491. If I minus 470,000 Naira, meaning I'm only paying 21,000 Naira interest for a loan of $1,000. That is simply what it means. Which you cannot get this rate in your bank. You cannot get this rate in your bank. Okay? You cannot get this rate in your bank. So I need you guys to think about this is 30 days, this is 14 days. I took a loan, I tested this thing. This is the second time I'm taking a loan from them because I want to acquire more of my cryptocurrency. I took a loan of 20%, sorry, $220. And this is what hold on, there's something I noticed now. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, I think the value of your interest is going up. If you remember, a month ago or so, I took a loan of $220. I only paid $6. I think the interest rate has gone up. And why is it so? Because of the demand for DeFi. DeFi, the value, the people that are coming into decentralized finance is actually increasing. This interest rate has gone up. Before it wasn't this amount. So what do we need to do in this case? It simply means that we need to look for other DeFi companies, DeFi crypto asset companies. That is a competition everywhere that has lower interest rate. I'll do that research and I'll update us next week. I'll do it. Initially, we did $220. I only paid $6. As you can imagine, look at this. It has gone up. It has gone up, meaning I'll be paying almost $10.2 for this loan. 10.2 instead of $226. So I'll make research and find out other crypto companies that can give lesser because the market is open for DeFi companies. It's not just on Binance. So I'll do that research. Okay, I'll do that research. Now, the final thing I'll also talk about is mining. I told you guys there are 3 ways you can actually make money. One of them is probably 4 ways. One of them is taking advantage of DeFi products. Another one is trading. You can do trading. Another one is doing what you call, you hold on to your currency. You hold on to the currency. When the currency goes up, you can sell and make return. The final one is called what you call mining. Mining is the process of generating cryptocurrency. Okay? And I said earlier at the beginning that mining, what's it called? Bitcoin these days is not profitable because of the halving of Bitcoin is being cut into half. Okay, but there's a cryptocurrency that you can mine. You don't need to have the gadgets to mine it, but you can engage yourself in a company called Mining City, and this is what they mine. Let me show you. I'm losing my voice. Sorry. I'm going to wrap up this lecture very soon so that I don't bore you with too much of information. I'm going to wrap it up very soon. There's a cryptocurrency I want you guys to put into consideration. Hold on. Okay. It's called BTC Volt. In January this year, this cryptocurrency was like $1. Last year it was less than $1. As of October last year, it was less than $1. Now, I'll show you something. It's loading, please. Still loading. Now, as of late last year, this cryptocurrency was less than $1. Less than $1. Today is over $400. Look at this chart. Let me zoom it up so you understand. Let's look at this chart. This is as of March 27, 2020. The value of this coin was sold was at $24.52 this year in March. $24.52. Okay, good. Now look at the trend. Look at the growth rate of. Look at the charts. Look at the chart. This coin has grown to $477 for one. This currency, before the end of December this year, we exceed it to get to $1,000 and exceed $1,000. This currency. Why am I talking about this currency? Because it's an opportunity for you to make money. And how do you make money with this currency? Two ways. One, you can either buy this currency, hold on to it, or you can mine this cryptocurrency. And the company that is mining this cryptocurrency is called Mining City. This is the company that is mining this cryptocurrency, Mining City. Go on YouTube, go on Google, go and read about Mining City. They are the company mining this cryptocurrency. Note, every cryptocurrency on this coin market cap, all cryptocurrency are listed. Okay, Bitcoin Vault is also listed. Okay, and the value of one Bitcoin Vault as of today is 477. Now, with Bitcoin Vault, you can mine. So what you simply need to do to mine cryptocurrency like Bitcoin Vault is to buy a mining plan for Mining City. Okay, buy a mining plan for Mining City. Mining City will now be mining that cryptocurrency for you and be paying into your wallet every day on what your money has been mining for you for the next 3 years, 1,100 days. Like I said, the company mining Bitcoin Vault is called, in charge of it is called Mining City. Okay, let me show you guys, let me log in and show you guys something so you understand. I think it's the last place I'll touch today, so I don't bore you guys with too much of information. So next week we'll continue from there. If I have not covered some of the things you want to hear today, you can private chat me. I will put you up to speed, and we'll probably talk about it next Saturday. I always try to make this lecture within 1 hour, but I notice that most times it's not always easy. Okay, trying to come up. Okay. Now, for you to start mining, for you to start mining, you need to get a mining plan. And the moment you decide to go for the mining of Bitcoin Vault, you will have to wait 10 days before your mining will start, after you have purchased a plan. Okay? Now, these are the plan for you. You have the $300, $600, $1,200, $2,004, $4,002, $12,006. See, the truth is that in investment, it is money you use to find money. That is just the truth. But it's your choice. Now, if you ask me the plan I'm doing 1,200. Okay, remember when I said I took away $1,200 from my wallet to invest in a product? This is what I put in $1,200, and I was supposed to have $6,250 left. That $6,250 has appreciated to $9,100 and something dollars. Okay, that's the beauty of cryptocurrency. So I bought a plan of $1,200, and every day since I started earning, this is what I've been earning. Let me share it with you. Let me share it with you guys. And it's going to mine for 3 years, 1,100 days. That is what it's going to mine for me. So everybody can do the same thing. You can buy your plan and wait while it keeps earning for you. Okay? What did I click on? Is it? Oh, sorry, I clicked on repurchase. I'm supposed to go to my wallet. Where is my wallet? Okay. So if you look at this, I don't know if you can see this. Let me zoom. Okay, so I'm sure you can see this. You see my earnings. This is 07. Wow, payment for compensation. You know, this program.
Please, can you zoom it, please?
Can you see? Is it better?
Yeah, I think it's more better. It's better.
Okay. Now, I think this amount that was paid to me, this payment of compensation plan is money paid to me as a bonus. This $45 is a bonus given to me. And this thing came up 0708. I think was it today? Today is what day? Today is yesterday. So this was given to me yesterday. What I earned yesterday in my mining is $8.24. Okay, the day before that, they gave me another bonus of $30. But this is where I'm going. My $1,200 plan is giving me, this is 8.74, this is 8.54, this is 8.15, 8.16, 7.94, 8.82, 8.21, 8.02. So it's not fixed, but you have an idea within the range of 8 for a plan of 1,002. So if you are doing a plan of $600, you'll be getting like 4 point something every day. Okay, so this is what I make every day for my investment of $1,200. Now, an average of let's say 8.2. If I make an average of 8.2 a day, for the next 8.2 a day, if I multiply it times 30 days, meaning I'll be making $246 a day. If I say, sorry, a month, if I multiply it by 12 months, which is a year, this is 2,952, which already my $1,200 investment is already covered here. So if I multiply this times 3 years, this is a year money times 3 years, this is around $8,856. Now, it doesn't end here. Remember, as the value of the Bitcoin vote is going up, the value of my money is also appreciating. So you can also consider this mining as a way of making money for yourself. You can consider this as a way of making good money for yourself. Okay, so cryptocurrency is a place where everybody can make money. Everybody can make money. So you can do that by trading, 1. 2, you can do that by holding on to cryptocurrency that you purchased, and when it goes up, you make money. That is 2. 3, you can do that by taking advantage of decentralized finance in the area of loans, in the area of staking, lending, pool. Okay, and finally, you can take advantage of the mining aspect of it. Now, Mining City mines 2 currency. They mine both Bitcoin and Bitcoin votes. Okay, but we know that Bitcoin votes is not profitable. Sorry, Bitcoin is not profitable right now to mine, and that is why, personally, I would advise everybody to mine Bitcoin votes. Okay, but if you want to mine Bitcoin, it's completely up to you to do that. But I encourage you to mine Bitcoin vote because Bitcoin vote is actually profitable to mine. Okay, so that is that on the mining. Remember, these steps I said, mining is a good way to make money for yourself. So if you look at the plans again, $300 plan, okay? Each one of those plans, you can mine them for 1,100 days. Look at this, 1,100 days of mining, okay? Start 10 days after you have purchased your what? Your plan. This is what you are buying, this plan. This is what you are paying for, this power. This is what you are paying for, this power. This is what you are paying for. So I paid for this 12.2 terahertz, okay? This is what I paid for. That is what is generating that money for me, okay? So that's just that about that. So I feel everybody should take advantage of the crypto space. Let nobody tell you otherwise. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency is not a scam, okay? Just like if you have your Bitcoin, you put your money into a Ponzi scheme, that Ponzi scheme is a scam, not the Bitcoin, okay? The same thing like your Naira, you put into a program is a scam, and it's a scam, but your Naira is not a scam. Okay, so I want you guys to think about it. If there's any question, please feel free to ask me before we round up this class. And if you have not joined the WhatsApp group, please, the link that we send to you, click on the link and you'll be added to the WhatsApp group. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So you can ask me your questions if there's any. Yeah, I can see.
Thank you, sir.
I can see. Jax, go ahead.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Please, Mr. Andrew, there's a question I asked, I think, the other day night that we hold a meeting,
Okay.
about ADA.
Okay.
ADA, about that deposit.
Okay.
I mean, putting your money on the feast. I asked you whether they have the same this thing with Ethereum. They say you are going to check on that and get back to me.
Okay, I think what you're trying to say is in the area of staking. Let me check. Now,
yeah, staking.
Yeah, let's go to staking. Yeah, let's use Binance as an example. Let me click on Binance. Now, presently, for me, I have this. I think. Let me see. I have Chainlink. I have Chainlink worth 200 and something, 256 units of Chainlink. And instead of that Chainlink being idle, I put it into what we call savings. I'll show you guys. And I'll also find out from here. I don't know why my network is getting slow. Yes. Okay, now let's look at this. If you want to stake, you can stake any of these cryptocurrencies and look at the percentage you get. If you stake any of these cryptocurrencies, let me see if I can find ADA. ADA, let me see. ADA is called Cardano. It's one of the cryptocurrencies. ADA. Let me see if I can find Cardano. I think there was a time they had staking on Binance. So Binance is not just the only place you can stake your cryptocurrency. There are other good companies out there you can stake your cryptocurrency. Let me see if I can get ADA, Cardano. Okay. Here, I can't find Cardano. Okay, under staking. Let's look under savings. But I'm sure there are other projects out there, other companies out there where you can stake your ADA. I'll find out for you. Okay, I think here we have it. Look at ADA here. ADA gives you, look at the estimated amount yield. ADA, you can only put ADA into savings, not staking.
Okay.
Look at it. You can put it into under Binance. It's under savings.
Can you help me zoom it, sir, please?
Huh?
Can you help me zoom it? Zoom.
Okay.
Zoom.
Okay. Okay. Where is that thing again? Thought I saw it just now. Okay, look at it. Look at it. ADA. Cardona.
Okay.
This is Cardona. It will give you 1.15% per annum. Okay. It will give 1.15% per
Okay.
annum. Okay. So that's what it's going to give you if you invest, if you put your money into savings. Now, the difference between this one is flexible. Flexible means you can terminate it at any time. While locked is for a fixed period of time. That means if you save your money, you can save for 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, or what, 90 days. And analyzed interest is what, 7.2%. Do you understand? So there are different things, okay? So all these things are way where you can make passive income. You can actually put your money to work for you. So the more money you put there, the more cryptocurrency you put there, the more your return. You get 4.19% on Dash. That's the cryptocurrency. EOS gives you 3.8%. USDT, which is a stable coin. This is a stable coin. That's Theta. Give you 7.2% per if you do it for 7 days. If you do it for 90 days, look at it, give you 8%. So it's flexible. You can actually choose anyone you want to. This is also a stable coin. This is Binance USD. It's a stable coin. Okay, ADA. Okay, look at it. So all of them have their own interest rates, depending on how far you can go about it. Okay, so yes, ADA has its own. In Binance, you see it under savings, but I'll also find out for you in other platform. Yes, ADA, I know you can do staking, but I'll find out for you. I'll really find out for you. Just give me time. I'll do that for you before the next class. I'll do that.
All right, so thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Any other question from anybody in the house?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
So how can someone transfer cryptocurrency as a maybe Bitcoin from this Binance to Trust Wallet?
Okay. Who is talking? Is it your name? Sorry?
God's Heartbeat.
Okay, God's Heartbeat. Okay. God's Heartbeat. To transfer your money from your Binance account to your wallet is if you go to your wallet on your Trust Wallet, okay? If you want to transfer Bitcoin, you click on your Bitcoin. Yeah, you click on receive. Then once you click on receive, you will see a long combination of letters and numbers. That is called your wallet address for Bitcoin. Each cryptocurrency has its own wallet address. So if you copy that wallet address, which is like your account number, okay, it's like your account number, okay. So if you copy it, you go to your Binance.
Okay.
You go to your Binance. As you can see, this is my Binance. This is my Bitcoin. Can you see BTC? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is my BTC. Okay. You see deposit and withdraw. Remember, I want to send from this my Bitcoin to that Trust Wallet. Then I click on withdrawal.
Okay, withdrawal. Okay.
Yes. Withdrawal. Here, you paste that address that you copied from your Trust Wallet. You paste it here.
Okay.
Which is the recipient's address. Then you put the amount here. Once you click here, we show BTC because you are sending BTC. Then you put the amount here of maybe you want to send 0.1 Bitcoin or 1 Bitcoin, any Bitcoin. Once you put that, you can click on submit and enter your security details, and that is it.
All right, sir.
Yes.
Sorry, second question again, sir.
Okay.
For instance, I want to buy Spark Point now on my Trust Wallet.
Yes.
So how do I go about doing that?
Okay. Normally, what you have to go to an exchange to buy it. Okay. And one of the exchange you can use is called BitSmart. But like I told you, me personally don't trust all these exchanges. Okay. The moment you do your transaction there, try to pull your money out immediately. Because we had a situation whereby I've had an experience whereby I left some of my money in one exchange and suddenly that thing disappeared. The exchange stopped operating. So it's not always good to leave your money there. But if you can take the,
Okay.
that both step, once you finish your transaction, pull it out immediately. Okay. So
Okay.
with Bitmart, you can actually go to Bitmart and buy Spark points. Then you transfer it to your Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet has Spark point listed there. You can transfer it.
Yes.
Yes, so you can transfer it there.
Okay, I can use Bitmart now, buy it on Bitmart, then transfer it to the Spark point.
Yes, you can do
I
that.
have on my Trust Wallet. Okay.
Yes, you can do that. But if you're having any issue doing that, you can private chat me. I'll still.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. The is it Bitmart?
Yes, Bitmart.
Is it an app or just on the website?
I use the browser version. This is the browser. I don't know if
Okay,
they have
sir.
their app.
Okay.
I think they should have. If you come here, yeah, they do. Look at download. You click on this download. I think
Okay.
they'll show you.
I think they.
Yeah,
Okay,
look
the
at
app will be better.
Yeah, they have the app
Okay.
on iOS, App Store, Android. So they have.
Okay, I think I'll prefer the app then.
Okay, no problem. So you can do that.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Yeah. Okay.
All right, sir.
Any other question from anybody in the house? Any question? Okay, I think we've done well. Okay, I think we've done well today. But within
Hello, Andrew.
Yes.
Sorry, it's not a question, but I don't even know what it is. Okay, I'm still having difficulties transferring that money to my account. The thing is, I think I'm not expected to do that kind of transaction yet on my Luno address. Because I tried a lower version, 20K.
Okay.
You understand? But not directly to my own account, directly to my sister-in-law's account. And I was told that I can't transfer money to another name that doesn't correspond with my Luno address.
Okay.
So I don't know if there's a way I can just move out the money to you, then you help me transfer straight since you have been verified like twice on the account.
Okay, as in moving the money in Bitcoin to me? Or?
Yes, so you can. Because I think that's the only way, right?
Okay, it's good that you raise this question here. You see, the reason why we always talk about verification is that because most of these companies, for one reason or the other, they require you to do verification. Do you understand? So once you do your verification, you should be able to do your conversion easily. Do you understand? And okay, no problem. What we'll do is that as we advance in this class, I'll be showing us how to do those verification, which you can actually do that on your own. Especially for beginners, you can actually start doing all those verification right now to prepare yourself for the time you want to convert your Bitcoin to Naira. Okay, so I think I'll do that. So Chinwe, no problem. I will assist you in doing that. Maybe after the class, we'll talk about that so that you can send your BTC.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay, let me read some of the chat. Please share the WhatsApp link. Okay, somebody asked me to share the WhatsApp link. It's actually, okay, I'll share it here. And okay, somebody have already shared it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Somebody has shared the link already. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. My Oga Jonathan, is there anything you want me to talk about?
No, this is actually my first time of joining your class.
Okay.
I'll take my time and review all that has been said and do my research and probably fall back to you if I need any question.
Okay.
If I have any question anyways, but do you do forex trading?
Yes, I do, but it's not my main thing. It's not my core thing. Yes, it's not my core thing because of the risks involved. So I don't really encourage people. I don't even talk about it on this platform, but we have experts. Right. Yeah, so that's personal reason. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I really got some insights, and all the questions that have been bothering on my head, before now.
Okay.
Clarified. So I will dig into it and see what I can do. And if I'm stuck anywhere, I know where to get you.
Yes, is my Oga. You guys, this is one of my Oga.
Oga from here, I'm your boy.
Okay. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Okay, somebody asked a question. Okay, what is the best way to start as a first timer? The best way to start is first buying, creating a wallet, which I'm sure you must have done that, or you do that later. I'll still drop the link for you to use. You want to use my referral link to register on Trust Wallet. That is one. Two, you can start by buying what you can afford. Okay, you can say, okay, I want to buy a certain amount of money or what of Bitcoin. You buy it, you can leave it there, and you begin to see how, if Bitcoin goes up, you will see it as it's going up. Two, you can also set out some percentage of your Bitcoin and convert it to lower cap currencies like EDC, like Chainlink, if you can afford it. Okay, because those ones with low cap can give you 10x, 20x, 30x within a space of days or months. Okay, now, if you remember that I said something that I lost out on a great opportunity of converting, I would have turned $500 to almost 40 million naira. Okay, I also turned 150,000 naira to almost over $1,000 to $2,000. And that is not just, that's just a few of some of the way I've made money in cryptocurrency. It's just a few. Let me show you guys something. There's a cryptocurrency that I've set down like a time bomb, clicking to explode. And I'll tell you why I say it's clicking to explode. Let me share my screen. Now look at this cryptocurrency. This cryptocurrency right now is very cheap. I have two wallets. This is my wallet. This is one of my wallets. This cryptocurrency has its own wallet, okay? As of today, in this wallet, I have 712. Every 10 a.m. in the morning, I get, let me show you guys. Please, if you guys are tired, tell me, let me end you too. So I don't bore you guys with too much of information. I want to show you something to you guys. Now, I want to show you guys something. You understand why I say cryptocurrency can turn everything around? Everything, just with small money. Now, this is one of those cryptocurrency that I have few of my, as in like less than 5% of my money is, okay? Now, this cryptocurrency is called EDC. EDC. Now, every day in this one, they pay me 4,699 EDC coin. Now, I list like staking. Let me use the word staking so you for easier understanding. I list 1 million. I list 1,100,000 EDC coin, and every day this coin gives me 4,699.662 EDC. At every 10 a.m., every day 10 a.m., that money will be added to this. Let me refresh this page to be sure whether it has added or not. Remember, I have 712 here. Let me refresh to see whether they've added. If they've added, it's 712. If they've not added, as I refresh, it's supposed to go more than that. Yeah, okay, you can see now it's 750. Before it was 715, 712. Now I have 715. This is 715,000 EDC that I have in this wallet. I'll show you my second wallet. In this one, I leased out 1.6 million coin. The other one is 1.1 million coin. Here, I leased out 1.6 million coin. Every day, I make 4,800 coin from this leasing. Now, every day, 4,800 will be added to this place. Let me refresh to know whether it has been added already. Okay, now it has been added, meaning that apart from the amount I leased out, okay, let me find out how much I have in my wallet, in both wallets. Remember, this is 200 and something thousand plus plus 715,000, meaning I have 1 million and 1,033,204,000 coin in both wallets for leasing 2.7 million coin. Because if you add this 1.1 million and you had this 1.6 million, meaning I leased out 2.7 million coin. 2.7 million coin, and the leasing runs for a year, for 1 year. Okay. Now, if after 1 year, the leasing contract finishes, this 1,600 will be returned to my wallet, to this wallet, and the other one too, the 1,100 will be returned to my wallet. Meaning that if I had the 2.7 million coin with whatever will come out at the end of the contract, I will have going to more than 4 million coin, or going to 5 million coin. Now, why did I say it's a time bomb? Good. If the value of this coin, one of them gets to, early this year, it was around 5 naira in naira, 5 to 6 naira. Okay? If the value of this coin appreciates back to 1 naira or 2 naira, then you can imagine how much I'll be making in a day or in a month. Let me break it down this way. If this is what I make a day in this account, 4,800, okay? 4,800 plus the other one, plus 4,699 in a day. In a day, I make from EDC 9,499 coin times 30 days. This is 284,000 coin every month. Now, if the value of the coin appreciates to 1 naira, meaning I'll be making 284,000 naira a month, sorry. If you appreciate to 2 naira, meaning I'll be making more than half of a million in a month. If you appreciate to 3 naira, meaning I'll be making times 3 of that, times 3 of this in a month. Now, do you not understand now why I say it's a ticking time bomb for me? That is where you need to understand that in some of your investments in digital assets, patience, you need to exercise that patience and wait for the right time. Imagine this is what I'm earning when it was 6 naira, times 6 naira, meaning in a month, just in 1 month, I'll make 1.7 million naira. I don't know if this makes sense. The value of your cryptocurrency determines how much you will earn, not the amount of cryptocurrency that you have in volume. The volume, you appreciate it more because of the value of one of that currency. This is a time bomb for me that has set down to explode. I have only as leasing that I've leased out is 2.7 million. Only what is in my wallet as of today, both wallets is over 1 million. So if the currency turns to 2 naira, in my wallet only, that's 2.something million. If it turns to 3 naira, it's 3.something million. So sometimes when you buy your cryptocurrency, be patient with it. Just like when I bought that Spark Point less than 2 months ago, I only used 150,000 and it gave me almost $2,000 if I have to show the two of them. The remaining half, let me see if I can show it now so you understand. Okay, so that is just that about cryptocurrency. Let me look, I think there was some other question on the chat. Let me look at it. So if you understand what I'm talking about, you understand that there's future in digital currency. Let nobody tell you otherwise. Strategize yourself.
My hand is raised up. Oh.
Okay, please go ahead. Ask question, okay?
Okay. So I've seen some transactions, okay, where the person rendering the service requests that he or she be paid in with cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Now that you have shown us different platforms that we can use to trade, if the platform I am using
Okay.
is different from the one you are using, can we still transact with the currency?
Yes. Just like I just explained with when somebody asks about his trust wallet, right? Okay. Now, what the person simply need to do, so far you have a Bitcoin address and I have a Bitcoin address. I can only send my Bitcoin money to your own Bitcoin, the same Bitcoin. Whether you are using Trust Wallet, whether you are using Blockchain Wallet, whether you are using Exodus Wallet, no matter the wallet you are using, all you need to identify there is that is the Bitcoin address that's most important. Take for instance, too, if I want to send Ethereum, which is another cryptocurrency, I cannot send my Ethereum to your Bitcoin wallet. You need to give me your Ethereum wallet address from your wallet. Okay, just like if you open your, let me use GT Bank as an example. You have an account with GT Bank, you have Naira account, dollar account, Euro account, pounds account, right? If I want to send you dollar, you won't give me your Naira account number. What you'll be giving me is what? Your dollar.
The dollar account, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I have to send to your Bitcoin wallet, I want to send Bitcoin to you, what I request, what you need to give to me is your Bitcoin address, not Ethereum address.
Okay.
Yes. So we can transact. Okay, I hope that answers the question.
Yes, thank you so much for that clarification.
All right, thank you too. Okay, let me see if there's another question. Yeah, if it's advisable to invest in Bitcoin now. Now, for everybody that is listening to me, the best time to invest in Bitcoin is now. What I mean now, even if it comes tomorrow and you still ask me the same question, I'll still tell you the best time to invest in Bitcoin is what? Is now. Why? Because we know that the value of Bitcoin will go up. Okay? And we know that the quantity of Bitcoin is fixed. And we know that the demand for Bitcoin is increasing. So if you say, because Bitcoin was $10,000 last month and Bitcoin is $12,000 today, that it's too late for you to invest. Think about it this way. If you don't invest in buy Bitcoin now, is it when Bitcoin will reach $50,000 or $20,000? You will still be telling yourself the same thing. How I wish I bought it when it was 11,000 or 12,000. Even if Bitcoin turns $50,000 today, if I have the money, I'll keep buying because I know the value of Bitcoin will continue to go up. So my dear, now is the best time for you to buy. Do not look at the value. You might not have 11,000 to buy one Bitcoin. Buy what you can afford. The bits of Bitcoin is called Satoshi. You can buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoin, $20,000 worth of Bitcoin. And a good thing that I want you guys to take advantage of is what we call DCA. DCA means dollar cost average. Dollar cost average is like you are buying, you set a target for yourself that every day or every week or every month, if you are a salary earner, I must set out this percentage of my money to buy Bitcoin. Whether the Bitcoin value is up or down, I'll keep buying. In the long run, you would have accumulated a reasonable amount of cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. And the value of the Bitcoin, as it goes up, your money keeps going up. So we call it dollar cost averaging. So yes, now is the best time for you to buy. Now, I think I've answered the question. If that is not clear, please ask me again. Yes, I spoke about large portion of your digital asset should be in Bitcoin. That's true. All right, let me see. Okay, somebody said he tried checking SparkPoint on his wallet and he cannot find it yet. You have to go to add. If you open it, you see where you have the plus sign. Okay, once you click on the plus sign, it will show you some other cryptocurrencies. You look for SparkPoint and click on it. It will now appear on your dashboard. So that's how you can add not just SparkPoint, some other cryptocurrency. And let me show you how SparkPoint wallet is. Let me see if I can pair it. Let me see if I can pair it with my phone so that. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Okay, this is my phone. This is what's Why is it not moving? This phone. Okay, it's moving now. Okay. All right. Let me show you my Spark points. Okay. This is what Spark Point wallet looks like. You can see it. Hold on. The phone to try balance up. Okay, look at it there. Spark Point. That is it. Let me see if it's going to connect so that I can see. So that is how the wallet that is how the wallet looks like. Okay. Now, if you look at the remaining 587,000 coin that I told you guys I had over 1 million and I sold 500. Okay. As of yesterday, the remaining 500 was over $1,000. It got to $1,200. What this simply means is that if the value of Spark Coin goes up, the value of this currency, my balance here in dollars, as you can see here in dollars, will go up. Okay, that's what it means. And if the value comes down, the value of it in dollars here will drop. This is an investment of 150,000 naira, and I've already sold half of it, and the remaining half is giving me this amount in dollars. Let's look at the value of Spark Point as of today. Let me see if I open it down. Okay. Now look at it. It means that Spark Point dropped by 17%. Okay, so that was why from the 1,000 something dropped to this amount. Now, as a good investor, this is my reasoning. If two things are going to happen, which I'm going to take my list. If Spark Point drops to 1,000, like 0.0012, I would do what? I would what? Probably sell all my Spark Points and wait. If it drops below 1,000, that is 0.001, maybe not on to 0.00, another 0, and drops to 8 or 7, I'll do what? I'll use that same money and buy more. That would have given me more Spark Points in volume. Okay? That's a way you can do it. 2, or another method is that you can decide that I can decide that this 500 and something that I have in my wallet, I will not sell it. I can say I will not sell it. Okay? That I will not sell it. And what I will do is that if the value of the Spark Coin keeps dropping and it drops to a point of maybe it drops to what's it called? It drops to maybe 0.000 below 5 something. I'll look for money and buy more. I'll buy more.
Sorry, Andrew.
Yes.
Please, which app is this? Is this Spark Coin app?
Yeah, this Spark Point wallet. That's their app itself. Yes. So I'll use the opportunity to acquire more Spark Points. The reason because, let me tell you why I'll tell you you should acquire more Spark Points. Let me use this as an example. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at my screen. Now, the circulating supply of Spark Points as of now is this. Let me zoom it up so that others can see it well. These are the ways you can actually take advantage of some information given to you. Now, the circulating supply of Spark Points now is 6.7 million, meaning that 6.7 billion. This means that what is in circulation, just like the naira in circulation or the dollar in circulation. Now, you have 6.7 million Spark Points in circulation. The total number of Spark Points that will ever be produced or mined is 14 billion. Okay? Now, what it simply means is that as we have more Spark Point being minted into the system, this one continues to increase. But Spark Point has a very good plan. The plan is that the money they will get from transaction fees, like if I send Spark Points to you, or you do any transaction with Spark Point, there's what we call transaction fee. Those fees will be bonds. Bonds is a process of taking away some cryptocurrency in circulation. Okay? They will bond it. And once they burn it, it will reduce the number of cryptocurrency of these assets in circulation, causing what is called scarcity. Because if you have less, let me use the word product in circulation, and you have the demand for it, what does that mean? It will create scarcity, and it will also create what? Increase in value of that currency. Now, Spark Point will be burning some coins. Now, the moment this circulating supply reaches 10 billion, by then, this total supply would have reduced. Spark Point's target is to make sure what will be in circulation shouldn't be more than 10 billion. And they can only achieve that by what we call burning. They will keep burning those transaction fees. Transaction fee is part of those Spark Points in circulation. So as they are generating Spark Point and they are burning transaction fee, these two must reach to a point of 10 billion, both circulating supply and total supply. And that is why I believe in this project, knowing fully well that the value of Spark Point in the future we hit $1 or even more. Within now 2021, let me not go too far. Spark Point could be within the range of 0.01 in dollar, sorry, 0.1 dollar. What am I saying? $0.1 or $0.2. And what does that mean? If you look at use today's exchange rates to check which official rate, use official rate, we know we can't use official rate. Let's just use official rate. $0.2 is around what? 75 or 76 naira. And if I still have my 500,000 coin times 75 naira, that's how much? Think about it. That's 37 million naira. This 37 million naira. That is where you need to know that in digital assets, patience is a virtue. You need to understand that if you strategize yourself well in this industry today, you could be setting yourself towards getting a retirement plan in the nearest future. If this what I just explained to you makes sense to you, you will know that in the next 4 years or 5 years, you have 1 million, 2 million of only Spark Points. You can be counting millions from today. If you truly understand my explanation, you will know that you can actually turn small money into something. As of today, a lot of people still don't know what blockchain technology, what cryptocurrency is all about. The fact that you are knowing about it today, you are still early to the party. And that is why, if you are not making money in digital assets, you are missing. How many of us will retire today from our company and the company will give you 50 million? Or even give you 30 million or 20 million? How many companies will give us that amount from where we are working? Let's tell ourselves the truth. But the best way to actually achieve financial freedom, give yourself a target. Say the next 4 years or 5 years. If I can make 30 million or 50 million, 100 million from digital assets, you retire well. So plan your retirement with digital assets. That's my advice to everybody. Any other question? Any question? Okay. So if there's no other question, I think we've done well today. Nana.
Hello, Andrew.
Yes.
This is really nice one.
Thank you.
Thank you for keep opening our eyes.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Nana Alpha, any question?
Yeah, I'm here. It's been very, very informative, fantastic ones.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of eye-opening, secrets. I can put it that way. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Okay, you are welcome. So you can take this opportunity. Please invite your friends. We are not charging for this lecture. My main goal is to enlighten people, educate people on this opportunity, because we know this recession, our currency is being devalued, is dropping. But it doesn't mean we shouldn't make money. Invite your friends, let them come on board, because somebody somewhere needs this information. Please invite them as many as you can. Let them come on board on Saturdays. Every Saturday, we come up like this to talk about digital asset. You know, and join the WhatsApp group. That would be encouraging. So, Sure HP. I hope we've been able to answer some of your questions. And you can chat me privately if you need more information. So, I think we've done well. I think we'll call it a day, right? Oga Christian, so you are smiling. Hope you are good. Okay. Joe, thank you very much for being here. Sure HP, Chinwe, as usual. Chinwe is the
admin and the PA.
The PA to this house. No.
Yes, sir.
For being here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done well. So, I think we'll call it a day. You have my contact. Anybody, you can come to the chat and throw up another question that you have. So, thank you very much, and have a lovely day. Bye.
You too, sir. Thank you, sir. It has been a wonderful time.